Let's get started. Part 2.
Do you speak Spanish? Will it come in handy one day?
My parents live in a very small flat. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Vegetarians don't eat meat, but on a positive note, that's a good thing. Alan isn't very fit. He doesn't do any sport. He needs to up his game.
Sally doesn't drink tea very often, just because.
The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It's pretty full on to swim through this section.
Bad driving causes many accidents. The car isn't in pretty good shape.
I think you're absolutely right. I agree with you. Hindsight is 20/20.
Bees make honey. They will be out of action in the meantime.
The new restaurant in Sorimachi Street is very good. I recommend it.
I want to go by hook or by crook.
The sun rises in the east. This has a lot to do with the rotation of the earth.
An atheist doesn't believe in God. Can you jog my memory?
What time do the banks close here? It's not closing out of left field, is it?
Look at the sentence of a big call. What does this word mean?
I have a car, but I don't use it much. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Ben and Jack go to the same school. After a few years, they drift apart.
This museum, the cream of the crop in Tokyo, closes at 4 o'clock on Sundays.
I apologize for what I said. I shouldn't have said it in the dark.
Where do you come from? Are you Spanish? You've lost me.
What do you do?
I'm an English teacher.
You fit the bill.
The Olympic Games take place every 4 years.
Getting through the qualifiers will be a piece of cake.
Mr. Steve is not in the office today. I can't just pluck something out of thin air. I suggest you try calling him tomorrow.
An interpreter translates from one language into another. Are you on the right track with that translation?
Joe speaks German very well. You get along with anyone.
How often do you play basketball?
I play it every day until I'm firing on all cylinders.
Does your sister play basketball?
Yes, I show her the ropes.
It takes me an hour to get to work in the morning.
It's a bit of a first world problem.
I won't tell anybody what you said. Just business as usual.
What does your brother do? Are you killing it? How often do you go to the cinema? Let's bounce this weekend.
The river Amazon flows into the Atlantic Ocean. After that, I'm a bit touch and go.
Where do your grandparents live? I wish I could see them any minute.
Liars are people who don't tell the truth.
They're people who pluck things out of thin air.
You must let me pay for the meal. It's a no-brainer.
For all intents and purposes, the earth goes round the sun.